Are you tired of getting absolutely blasted by sweats? Do you want the sweet rewards up on the wall that are just out of reach? It's frustrating being stuck at a low level while everyone else has the gear to just walk all over you. After going through PvP, robberies, and even mining, here's the best methods to level up and to reach level 100. Before we start, let me explain the new Dawn of Aurora's leveling up system. Now it's purely exponential. It increases as you continue to level up, meaning when you're level 1, you'll need around 1681 XP to level up, but at level 8 you'll need around 4355 XP, and at level 96 you'll need nearly 27,000 XP. Now, due to this, we see an exponential growth of 57 XP per level up, which averages out at 267 XP as you continue to level up. Now, do note, to reach level 100, you'll need approximately 1,500,000 XP in total. Anyways, let's get started. Starting off in F tier, we have mining, definitely the worst way to farm XP right now. There's no prerequisites here, probably due to how trash, probably due to how inefficient it is. You don't even get any XP from mining itself. The only way to get XP is through the mining metal, which roughly nets you about 6,000 XP per hour. Definitely F tier. Moving on to pizza job. Now, it may seem easy, especially when you're a noob. It's definitely a great way to earn passive income, as there's no prerequisites, but the game basically punishes you. As the waves go up, the minigame gets harder and harder, which wouldn't be an issue if the XP matched the difficulty, though you make more XP in one heist than you would in an hour of delivering pizzas. Now, you get around a flat 685 XP per wave, which roughly nets you at about 6,800 XP per hour. Though it's better than mining, I'd definitely stay away from this. Even though it has no prerequisites, honestly, definitely not worth it. F tier. Next up, being F.E.A.R. Now, don't get me wrong, if the server is packed with criminals, you can probably easily pull in 50,000 XP an hour. Now, assuming 30 arrests per hour, that would net you about 30,000 XP for the arrests. The bounty medal would net you about 22,500 XP, which would net you about 52,500 XP per hour. But if the server is dead, you're literally gonna make nothing. Sure, you get the regular F.E.A.R paycheck, but that's also heavily dependent on your rank. And assuming you're just starting out, that paycheck is going to be really tiny. Plus, let's be real, as a low level, you definitely won't be clearing a team full of sweats. Unless you suddenly have a $2,000 gaming chair and directly move into the server. But you wouldn't do that, would you? You wouldn't do that. Definitely way too unreliable for a consistent farm. It's definitely not bad enough to be in F tier, so I'll just put it in C tier. If you're playing solo and just want to chill with maybe Spotify in the background, mutant hunting is probably your best bet. It's consistent, you don't need a team, nobody can really ruin your farm if you're an outsider. You just drive around, pop heads for medals, and kill bosses. You can actually also see spawn points for different types of zombies with the new update, and the best spot would definitely be near the ADC lab, as there's 2 boss spawn points as well as bunch of zombies that spawn around. There's also no prerequisites. Now, assuming you get about 150 kills and roughly 8 bosses per hour, that would net you about 52,000 XP an hour. Now, it's definitely not bad, but it definitely doesn't compare to the best current methods. C tier, heists. Now we're actually getting into the fast stuff. If you want the best value for your time, you have to be a criminal. There's definitely a lot of prerequisites here. First, you need a server with at least 3 F.E.A.R that, for the love of God, aren't sweats. Maybe a decent team and a consistent loop between Hive and Casino. You can definitely do both Casino and Hive in about 8 minutes. And assuming 2 minutes of travel time, you can do about 12 heists per hour, which gets you 6 heist medals, which are 1 medal per 25,000 user, giving you 75,000 XP. There's also the XP you get per trip of auto collecting, which roughly gets you about 2,000 XP till you hit the max. You also get XP from the bosses, the guards, the crates, which add in 24,000 XP on their own, which brings the total to 123,000 XP per hour. Now you might be wondering, even after getting so much XP, why is it so low? While it's definitely great if you're farming both XP and pizza, it still falls short on how many prerequisites there are. addition to being inconsistent, as there's literally a million sweats on this game right now, how the fuck? Though, if you find all farming sessions, you could definitely cash out and make a ton. Though for these reasons, I can't really rank it higher for XP farming, so A tier. As a free-to-play player, what's the best method to farm XP? Well, if you don't mind losing a piece of your sanity, we have all farming. Now, the prerequisites here are pretty simple. You just need a second device or a method to get an alt in, or just a very patient friend who is willing to stand still while you essentially kill them over and over. Now, you don't have to worry about the travel time or the inconsistencies. You just need to be an outsider, make the alt, or have a friend be an outsider as well, and turn the combat mode to hostile. That's it. Assuming you're efficient and hitting about 7 kills per minute, accounting for that annoying 5-second respawn cooldown, you're still looking at around 420 kills an hour, which nets you about 21,000 XP. Now, along with the Carnage, Headshot, and the Thievery medal, nets you about 137,000 XP per hour. It beats the standard heist loop by giving about 12,000 XP more. It's consistent, it's safe, and there are zero sweats involved because you're all the way in Rusttown. It's the best free-to-play method. S tier. Finally, we have the method that makes everything else on this list look like a total joke. You need to buy the duffel bag. Now, Dawn of Aurora scales your XP based on the money you actually steal. The bigger the bag, the more medals you trigger, the faster you level up. Now, this isn't just a small boost, this is about 29 times difference over mining I mentioned at the start. If you're trying to speedrun to level 100, this is definitely the way to do it. You can hit max level in about 8 to 9 hours. Basically a day worth of grinding and you're done. It has the same prerequisites as the free-to-play heists, needing a team and dodging sweats, but the payoff is so high that it doesn't even matter if you lose a run occasionally. Now, the heist medal nets you about 112,500 XP, the tech XP gets you about 37,500 XP, and the completion and side medals, which bosses, guards, and crates, also net you about 24,300 XP, which in total nets you about 174,300 XP per hour. S tier. There's also another method, which is buying XP. If you've got the means and just want to skip the line entirely, this is technically the fastest way to level up. There's no sweats, no mining rocks, no rotting your brain. If you have the Robux to spend, you can hit level 100 in about 30 seconds. To hit level 100 from scratch, you need about 1.5 million XP. Now, the biggest pack in the shop gives you 125,000 XP for 2,000 Robux. To max out your account completely, you need to buy that pack 12 times. That is roughly 24,000 Robux, or roughly $300, depending on how you buy your currency. Kind of worth the value. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to go for it, B tier. Now that concludes the guide. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. You could also join my old Discord server that's been inactive for a year. We'll definitely be hosting some all robbing sessions. Could get you a decent amount of money and XP if you're just starting out, as well as talk to other players in the community, ask questions, or even trade. And yeah, that's about it.